Try your best to win them all, and one day time will tell. When you're the one that's standing there, you've reached the final bell. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Bounces away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. The first episode of Chatting Field. Welcome.
Chatting Field. It's a good day today. It's Good Friday. The sun is out.
It's out and about. We're on the track. We're just getting amongst it. We're on the tartan. Feeling it. Feeling it in our feet. Now,
Every Easter.
it is. What's every Easter?
Store gift.
The stall gift.
The fox gift.
The fox gift. It is. It's the fox of the year. They've been waiting around. They're in the dark. They're hiding in the shadows. Oh, I'm going to run today. No, I'm not going to run today. But they all come out for the stall gift, don't they?
Bunch of bloody foxes.
Foxes. I wish I knew what fox noise made.
The other thing we're going to talk about is the dark horses.
The dark horses. Now, here is our dark horse.
We're going to call him Stephen.
Stephen.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the first dark horse of the domestic season is Joshua Ralph.
Oh, wasn't he dark?
We made a bit of a post talking up these guys, and Joshua Ralph, if any of you thought that he was going to win nationals and that he was going to run 145, drop an A qualifier, scalp Risley, scalp Rowe, you're off your head.
You're off your face.
Nah,
mate.
you're all wrong. You didn't think that was going to happen. No one saw it coming. Joshua Ralph was a Stephen. I'm going to call him Stephen Ralph.
Stephen Ralph.
Yep.
Or Ralph Stevenson.
Yep.
Now, the other dark horse, Morgan Mitchell.
Oh, Morgan.
Now,
what are you doing,
in that
Morgan?
women's 400, everyone was like, Sarge. Is it Sarge? Is it Ruby?
Oh, I
is it
don't
Ruby?
know.
Is it
Yeah.
Sarge?
Yeah.
Well, Morgan went, well, it's me. And she was our dark horse in the women's 400. She got a B. She ran 52.2. She dropped 1.1 seconds in a week.
Yeah, we just didn't see it coming. Like, who drops 1.2 seconds in the national final? Not many people do it. And
Well,
if you're going to do it, you're going to have a good time.
No, that's right. You are going to have a good time. Now, also on that, we've got another award, the Daniel Batman Award, which we awarded last year for the best 1, 2 and 4 all-round runner.
Now, last year we had Nick Huff for the men's take it out, and honestly, he had some great times. He had 10.3, 47,
6 and a 20.6.
Yeah.
This year,
Jake Hammond.
Jake Hammond's taken it out.
Yeah.
Well done, Jake.
10.38. Oh, hey.
Yeah, and a 21.07, and well, not the best for it was a 48.48, but he did enough to win it.
You know what? It seems to me like maybe his coach has said, Jake, Coach Dooley, he's probably said, Jake, go out and run a 4. Just, you know, a bit of fitness this season.
He,
you know.
he wanted the Daniel Batman.
Yeah, he said go get the Daniel Batman.
Go get the Daniel.
He said, Jake, you've done 21.3, you've done 21.0, so I want you to go out and try and get the Daniel Batman Award.
That's right. And in the women's, who took that one out?
Caitlin Sargent.
She hasn't lost the Daniel Batman Award.
Second year consecutively.
She's just too good. She just keeps dropping bulk 1s and smashing out 4s.
What were her stats? I've got her stats here. Hang on. Oh, hey, sorry. Hey, sorry. Over here.
There are stats. 11.7, 23.9, or was it 24? I can't really read your writing there.
I think it's 24.0.
Okay, and then a 52.7. So
yeah,
she's just an all-rounder, and that's why she gets the Batman Award.
And just like we love to see the Ruby versus Sargent cat fight, and we thought Ruby could have got it, but she needed to drop 100, but she didn't.
She did. She had like a 12.2 maybe at the start of the season, and no one's really running that fast at the start of the season.
So Sargent just got the claws out and said, you know what, Ruby, I'm taking it again. This is my award. I'm going to win it every year, and she did it. She'll win it next year unless someone else steps up. Yeah, we've got some people that can do it.
They can.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. So we're going to cut to an ad break, and we're going to be back with some more Chatting Field.
Sports are great for fun, fitness, participation and competition. Whatever level you're at, it's really important to remember these 3 smart play messages. Warm up, drink up and gear up. Injury prevention and better results are as simple as being warmed up, being hydrated and having the right equipment for your body. You can pick up smart play information and the right products to prevent or treat injury at your local community pharmacy. Warm up, drink up, gear up. That's smart play.
And then Ben Harradine said to me, I'll discuss that with you later.
Oh, classic.
Oh, banter.
All right, we're back for the second segment of Chatting Field, and we're going to talk about the Commonwealth Games. Now, we named 45 athletes to go to Glasgow already, so they're the automatic selections, and we've got a couple of favourites in the team. I think we're going to start with the women's jazz. Kim Mickle, Catherine Mitchell, Kelsey Lee Roberts. When was the last time, even in any event, we had 3 A qualifiers?
Not only do we have Mickle in form,
We do.
but we also have 2 more people going.
2 more people go. I think we're going to have a trifecta.
We could get 1, 2 and 3 gold, silver, bronze at Com Games for the women's jav.
And we could have.
How is AA going to feel about that then? They'll start pumping money
They're
into
going to be throwing
athletics.
golden jabs later on this year.
Exactly. Eric, you're going to be loving these javelin girls because they're legit.
Bulk A's.
Bulk A's.
Bulk A's.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to go on over there? Who else have you got going on your mind?
Well, Catherine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Catherine?
Well, sorry, if we're talking about the jab, I think
Yeah.
we're going to have Mickle and Catherine do really well.
Yeah.
But if we're going to look at the running, I think Risley.
He's rising up to the occasion.
He is rising up to the occasion. Is he going to do the 8 or the 15?
Well, he's been selected in both.
Is he going to go for both?
That's a lot of running.
If he's going to go for both, he's off his face. Because how can you just do 2? The 8 and the 15. You're a monster if you do both.
He did both at Nationals.
I would rather him just focus on one or the other because
What do you reckon?
I don't want him to be burnt out for one of them.
Yeah, I don't want him to be tired.
I would like to see him go for the 15.
Sorry.
I don't think he can handle the speed of the 8.
Did you do that?
I think we need
He
to.
doesn't think you can handle it, Risley.
I don't think you're fast enough, mate. I think we need Josh Ralph in and amongst that 800, and I need to push Risley wide out to the 15. Risley's the 15, Ralph is the 8.
Yeah, see if you
That's
do
how
that,
it's going to go, boys.
you
Sorry.
can put Rowe in the 15, in the 8. Sorry.
Yep.
Alex Rowe, and then you can even send Jared West.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
gonna be.
Yeah, why not?
And then in the 15, you could have Wright and Gregson.
Exactly. Like you can have Risley, Gregson, and Josh Wright.
Wouldn't that be a battle between?
It would be a
Wright
battle
and Gregson?
between Wright and Gregson
Oh.
because of the banter that we saw in that
This-
national final.
Banter.
Who knows if the officials were right about that decision?
Yeah, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who else? Commonwealth Games. Who else?
Brooke Stratton.
Oh, Brooke.
She was a diamond under pressure.
She was.
She didn't A qualify, but it was windy.
It was windy, and then
She
she
said,
just
"You know
said,
what?
"You know what? I'll
I'll
have
jump
another dig.
further."
I'm in good shape."
She jumped 670 with a 1 point something or other tailwind.
Yeah.
She got the A, and those other girls must have been stoking.
And we've
There's
said,
so many Bs.
and we've said this before, Brooke. You only jumped an A qualifier because we G'd you up all season.
That's it.
I know you went out and trained and did
Yeah,
everything
well,
you needed to do,
that's
but
just
we
waste
kept
of
on
time.
saying, "Hurry up, Brooke, do an A qualifier," and then you did.
That was us.
That was all us.
That was us.
No worries, Brooke.
Now, who else have you got?
Who are we going to talk about? The other one.
We're going to get some sprints, I think.
Oh, I think we're going to talk about Ella Nelson.
Ella Nelson.
Because we haven't
Finally.
really, let's be honest, we haven't really had a female in the 200 metres for a little while.
Yeah, I actually couldn't tell you.
I mean, we've had Sally just dropping a few casual 23 O's and everything like that, but I'm excited to see what Ella does because, you know, she went to World Juniors and then she had a couple of years where she was, you know, she was battling to beat her PB and then she dropped it just to 23.2. She almost took Sally Pearson.
I think Ella's got one of the fastest last 100s in world athletics.
I think she does.
When was the last time anyone ran down Sally like that at Sydney Track Classic?
I don't know.
Oh, Sally
And
was
you know what?
lactic.
Let's put it this way. I would be happy to send Sally Pearson to the Commonwealth Games for the 200, but I would be just as happy to send Ella because of how she went against Sally at that Sydney Track Classic.
You must be happy because they are sending her.
Sally's going as well?
No, Ella.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm excited. Is she going to crack 23 seconds? We
Yeah.
haven't seen a female do that in
Yeah.
a while. One time we saw Sally Pearson do it, but it was with a bulk tailwind and she did 22.6.
Which is pretty good well under.
We haven't seen a 200 metre runner this good since Denise Boyd.
Oh, wasn't she a classic?
Oh, Denise. She's an absolute legend. Absolute legend of
Now-
the sport.
One athlete that won't be there, Steve Hooker.
Hooker the legend. Let's talk
He's
about
retired.
him. Let's
He
just give
actually
him
won in Delhi, and I honestly, I don't think I've ever seen him not
Australia's
win.
greatest ever pole vaulter.
Could you say he's Australia's greatest ever field athlete?
Yeah, you probably could. And you know what? He could run too.
He could. I've seen 10.8s, I've seen 47s. He actually finished his career with a couple of runs on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd he go?
I think he got second in the 2, and his 4x4 team got second as well. But, mate, I remember watching his Beijing pole vault. I came home from a night out, I was pretty blind, got home, went, "Oop, Hooker," and I just stayed up all night and watched it. And
Yeah.
I felt it when his coach jumped the fence and he hugged him, and I was in the middle of that hug. It was
Yeah.
like a sandwich.
Yeah.
It was a pole vault sandwich, and
Yeah.
I wanted to be in there.
Yeah. You just wanted to be a slice of cucumber in
Yeah,
pole.
just right inside there, butter me up, put me in the sandwich.
Yeah.
And I swear the next year he only ever took 2 jumps at the Berlin World Champs, and he took the gold as well. He had a few injuries, he missed one, got one.
Yep.
Oh, I just think he's just so good under pressure.
I got told that at one of the Commonwealth Games, maybe it was 2010, that he put his hand up to run the 4x4.
I did hear that. They just couldn't find any Reebok spikes because they weren't in 1992.
And he wanted to just have a run. They needed an extra runner, and he just said, you know what, I'll do it.
He was in the room with all the 4x4 boys.
He just wants to be amongst it.
He wanted to be amongst it, and give him a baton. Look how small this baton is. Do you think he can work that? He can work a 6 metre long pole.
He's all over that.
He can work a tiny
He's
baton.
all over this pole.
That's right, he was all over the pole. Now, we're going to cut to another ad break and come back for some more chat in the field.
87 gold medals, 52 silver, 43 bronze, and 1 breakfast cereal. Kellogg's Sustain, the great tasting balance of grains, fruits and nuts, developed by the Australian Institute of Sport for longer lasting energy, was the official breakfast cereal of the most successful Commonwealth Games team ever.
If Kellogg's Sustain keeps energy in my day longer, imagine what it can do for you.
Woo! Nice jump, man.
Thanks, mate.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
That little celebration you just did. I reckon we need to see more celebrations in the athletics community.
Oh, it just shows their passion, doesn't it?
Well, I just love to see someone celebrate after a race, but I think no one's doing anything crazy enough.
No, I remember in rugby league there was the post-try celebrations. What about some post-race celebrations? We can make an award for it if anyone wants to get involved.
I just want to see someone just do something really out there that just everyone just goes, oh, whoa, look at him, he's loving that win.
We've seen
not just
Josh
a fist
Ross
bump or
do the robot.
Yeah, the robot.
Just a bit more of it.
We've seen Stephenson get up on the stand there and
Yeah.
you know,
Conduct the audience.
I'd love to see someone just finish a race like Leithart comes across the finish line and he stops straight away and just goes. I'd love to see something like that.
I want to see someone run 100, a little bit of Monopoly money stuck up their pocket, and when they're finished, just make it rain.
Just make it rain on
Make it
them.
rain on his. He goes, oh, good race.
What if we saw someone say finish like a 400 and then they had like little bags of confetti in their pants, and then as soon as they finish, they just get it out and just chuck confetti over everyone.
There'd be nothing
It's
worse.
like you've just won nationals and here, confetti everywhere. Woo!
Nothing worse than when you're lactic. Awesome for the crowd to go, oh, so lactic, and someone just goes, party popper, party popper.
Imagine finishing a 400 and then there's a party popper in your face.
Oh, that'd be good. I'd love to do it.
Yeah.
You've got to win though.
Speaking of nationals, it just reminds me, we should talk about this Canberra meet after nationals that we should have every year.
Yeah, we've had to think about it. Now, I heard someone say, I just did nationals, I just ran the best I've ever run, and now my season's over.
Exactly, like sometimes you're just in PB shape. You finish nationals on a PB, and then all of a sudden, the season's over. You can't do any more PBs.
There's no more comps, and there's so much longer to wait for those winter meets up in Brisbane, but Canberra, best track in Australia.
And what about all those people that still want to qualify?
Exactly.
You
If they,
finished-
they want to be in shape, they don't want to go back into some more races.
They finished the season, they've just done a PB, they're out there, they want to have digs.
What have they been doing?
They just want to go to Canberra with a shovel and then just have a dig. Look, I'm Monica Brennan, just having a dig after I've finished nationals. Who am I? I'm James Gurr, I want a qualifier. And I'm just having a dig at that qualifier at Canberra because nationals is finished. I don't want to go to Europe. I don't want to go overseas to get a qualifier. I just want to have a dig in Canberra. So we've just got to see a Canberra meet after nationals.
I think it's genius. They don't have a track classic, and I'm sure they'd be stoked to have a little comp after
I'd be
nationals.
stoked.
It's perfect. Look at this weather. It's Good Friday. What about a Good Friday race?
Answer me this question.
Okay, I'll try to.
Why would you make the cut-off date to qualify June 1st, but then have no meets from nationals until after June 1st? What's the point?
I don't know how it
Is
works.
AA saying, all right, nationals is over, now go overseas and try and qualify? No.
I don't have the money.
No AA.
I can't
That's
go
not
overseas.
on. No.
I could go to Canberra.
You need to put some meets on.
I
Because
could catch a train to Canberra.
people
That's
need
easy.
to drop some bulk qualifiers,
Yeah.
and they're not going to do that without a meet.
It's the fastest. It's got the
Put
national
it on in
record for the
Canberra.
100.
No. Shut up.
Oh, sorry.
Put it on in
I'm
Canberra.
talking about Canberra right now.
It's fast, isn't it?
It is fast.
It's fast.
11:11.
Exactly. 1-1-1-1 Mel Breen.
1-1-1-1.
Bulk record holder.
All right.
I enjoy winning. It's a great feeling knowing that you've beaten the best. But for me, the most important thing in life is making the best of what you've got. That's why I don't smoke. No way.
So I had this dream last night and it was really weird.
Yeah.
Well, in the dream, I was running the national final for the 100 metres.
So you must have been in good shape.
Yeah, I was in good shape.
Yeah.
Like I was in the dream, I was in like 10-1 shape. So like I thought I was going to win.
Yeah.
You know? Like if you're in 10-1 shape, you're probably going to win.
Yeah.
So I was in good shape, and then we went down on our marks, and we went up to set, and then the gun went off. And you know how the new gun kind of sounds like...
Yeah, like a look.
Yeah, like it's not like a normal gun. It's like a... Anyway, the gun went off, so I went. But then they called it again, and they said that I false started.
Okay.
So anyway, I was walking back, and then as I was, they DQ'd me. So I was walking off the track, but I looked at the guy next to me. It was Mitchell Williams Swain.
Oh yeah.
And he just looked back at me. He looked at like me directly in the eyes, and then he just goes like this.